Hey everyone, this is Kyle Lepatch with SS&SI, and today we are going to go over how to add a checked visual verification bridge to your checked account, and then we're going to tie in a Uniview camera and show you how to set up the event trigger as well from there. So let's get started. So here you can see we are logged into the dealer portal on a web browser. Um, So the first step you want to take is click this add button here and click add bridge. So from there, the first step in adding a bridge is it's going to ask you to name it. So I'm going to go ahead and do a name. The next is the MAC address or the USN. And let me pull that up. I had it jotted down here. So this is on the bridge itself, on the front of it, right by a little QR code. You can't miss it. I would definitely take a picture of it or write it down before going back to your computer or if it's a distance away. So here we go, got it pasted in. We are going to hit register. So it looks like it's successfully registered, and now we are checking for a firmware version. Looks like it's up to date. Um, I, this is a good thing to check to begin with, so it's awesome they introduced that to the setup to begin with. So let's go ahead and hit next. Arming method, we'll hit next. Alarm programming, we're not going to touch this. Site service, site audio broadcast, we're not going to go into audio broadcasting today. All right, so it's as simple as that. The visual verification bridge is added to my account. Let's go ahead and get a camera added to it. So to do that, we'll hit the add button again and add camera. Since I have an 8-channel bridge, it shows that I have 8 channels available. I'm going to go ahead and click channel 1. And so now it's scanning my network for any IP cameras or NVRs. So it pulled my 16-channel Uniview NVR, as well as I have a CHeKT IP speaker. But we're just adding a camera. Let's click the NVR. Mount type IP address, API type ONVIF. It also supports other protocols, Axis, DAWA, Hikvision, Optex. But we're going to use ONVIF. There's the NVR IP address. I'm going to put in the NVR login, username and password. Then we'll click authentication. So now it wants you to select a camera channel from the NVR. So I have a couple of cameras added to it. It just wants to know which one. So as you can see here, we have 3 listed, which seems like a little bit of a bug or support issue. But in reality, channel 2 is actually channel 1 on the NVR, and channel 3 is channel 2 on the NVR. So I'm going to click this channel 2. There we go. So we'll hit next. It's had the live view. Now it wants us to name the camera. We're going to do southwest intersection. Sensor zone number, we are not going to touch that. We're just going to hit next. Alarm programming, we're going to do instant zone, and the alarm trigger source will be ONVIF, or the analytic event trigger. So the bridge will take the ONVIF event from the NVR and camera, compared to say CheKT offers AI, their own AI filtering, but we're not going to use that today. So let's go ahead and hit next. Here's that cloud AI filtering. We're just going to skip that, hit next. And it's as simple as that. It's going to show the mount process. It, it can take anywhere between 30 seconds and I've seen it take up to 2 minutes for a camera to fully mount. This looked like it successfully mounted pretty quickly, so we're going to hit done. And just like that, the camera is listed with the NVR and the name. So now that we have the camera added, now we have to actually create a zone for the event to be triggered just to begin with. So to do that, let's go over to the NVR. We'll get logged in. And I'm going to go to the specific event we want to set up. So I've already created this. We're going to use intrusion detection. I've got it enabled. We'll click the gear icon and I'll show you the area that is drawn. And we're doing human body only. So it's as simple as that, creating the event area and just setting up the triggers however you want, and make sure you hit save. So once you have the area set up and the event enabled on the NVR side, go back to the dealer portal, and we're going to just check and make sure that the bridge actually supports this type of event. So we are going to click on the gear icon next to the camera, select alarm at the top, and then click alarm source. So the alarm source, we selected the analytic event, so that's the ONVIF events that the CHeKT Bridge can support. As you scroll down, you can see a list of events that the bridge supports. So it actually tells you what you can do and what you can't do. So as you can see, this top listed one has 4 events already detected, and that it says fill detector object inside, which that translates to the intrusion detection that I said. So that's a little bit of a different wordage, but it correlates to specific events. So here's line detector crossed, human shape object leave zone. So there's quite a few different events that this CHeKT Bridge can support through ONVIF, so that's super helpful. So now that we have the event drawn and created on the NVR side, that area doesn't really correlate to the dealer portal. So if you would like a good visual of the intrusion area from the dealer portal as well, so what you do is here under the alarm tab, select the alarm detection overlay. So you click that, hit the plus icon, and select polygon. And here you can actually click and drag these points, and you can mimic the area that you drew at the NVR side. So it gives you a good visual. Oh, sometimes it likes to hang up. So we're getting this area drawn, mimic what it looked like on the NVR side as close as we can anyway. And I always like to rename it to, yep, intrusion area. That's funny, it's already there. So we'll hit check mark, save. Cool. So now, anytime you pull up your monitoring portal, you can see the intrusion area on the dealer portal side. This is what we just drew. It's not seeing it from the NVR, but you can mimic that through the cloud, and it has that overlay. But that's it. That is how you get a CHeKT Bridge added to your account, dealer account, and then how to add a Uniview camera to that bridge with setting up the area and the intrusion event. Stay tuned for more content this week. If you have any questions at all, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.